next guest's name is Leighton Knowles,
Sure.
and he's from the Flower Power Coffee Company. All right, tell me about the Flower Power Coffee Company.
My name is Leighton Knowles. I'm President and CEO of Flower Power Coffee Company. We are CBD infusion specialists based in New York City, also Ohio as well. We manufacture CBD products and specialize in coffee. My love of coffee stems from a very young age. Growing up as culinary in my background, we realized that we can infuse this into a daily basis and have something that can help people who are in pain or, like myself, has severe anxiety. It's very good for keeping everyone calm. As you heard previously, we had a doctor of pharmacology. So, we can ensure that people are getting the best from the information we have online, etc.
So the CBDs,
yes.
right? That doesn't get you high, so
CBD
to speak.
is from CBD from hemp is what we use. Now that contains no THC. It will not get you high. It's a non-psychoactive component of cannabis. So it's called cannabidiol. So it's basically CBD or from hemp. Yes.
Okay.
There are other forms out there, but our products are only hemp, contain no THC. We test everything. We use ProVerde labs here in Massachusetts for our testing. So we ensure that we keep it local.
Mm-hmm.
And we ship all over the US. We're now in the UK as well. We also do CBD dinners. This week we're actually going to be at the James Beard House in New York City, doing the first ever infused dinner. We're actually going to be the infused dessert with Chef Adrian Cruz, who is the World Food Championships.
Wow.
So
I mean, the CBDs, they say it's so much even bigger than the THC. I mean, the regular cannabis.
It's taking off. The more people are being educated about it by events such as NECAN and by other associations out there, which if you're listeners, I urge you to go. There are certain ones. You've got NECAN, you've got the Cannabis Culture Association, you've got High NY, you've got you have Veterans and Under, you have Happy Healing 420. There are all these places where you can go and you can get this education. And then once you get that education, you can go and you can find these products. And you can purchase them for yourselves and see exactly what they are. I mean, our website, quick plug, flowerpower.coffee. We have 9 varieties, plus lollipops, jams, jellies.
Oh, so it's not just coffee?
Not just coffee.
Oh,
no.
okay.
We're a coffee company, but we infuse coffee into most products. We have coffee gummies, coffee jams. We have 9 varieties of coffees ranging from New York all the way to a raspberry mocha cream. We do an early morning beignet, which is French vanilla-ish, but more of the beignet from Café du Monde. Because we're chefs, we know how to bring that flavor through. We don't over-roast. We roast at the right temperature. We don't use propane glycol in anything, so our beans are natural and organic.
What attracts people to your product? I mean, what type of conditions or what type of people are coming to try your product or having results?
We have a lot of people who have fibromyalgia. They feel that they can wake up in the morning, they'll have a coffee, or during the day they'll have a lollipop. A lot of people with anxiety, a lot of veterans with PTSD. We actually have codes for veterans if they want to use it. Veterans and under, and they'll actually save 15%, and that is specifically for veterans. But you've got a wide variety. You've got mums who just need a little bit of relaxation at the end of the day. I have school teachers who last week at parent conference was like, "It's the end of school on Friday. Can I have a lollipop?" Because they know it's legal and they're not going to lose their job.
Right.
So all our results are online. People who are listening, go out and do the education, look for yourselves. But Flower Power Coffee Company, that's who we are.
All right.
Infusion specialists.
Flower Power Coffee Company.
Flower Power Coffee Company.
We have the CEO here, Leighton Knowles.
And like I said, we do the dinners. You can hit us up through that website. And we can.
You do dinners for people?
We do CBD-infused dinners. We actually have a beautiful ranch down in Ohio, which if you go to our Facebook page, you can see all those pictures.
And your coffee and your other products ship all over the country?
Ship all over the US and the UK and Europe.
Okay, and the website they should go to again?
Flowerpower.coffee.
Flowerpower.coffee.
We are the only .coffee.
All right, Leighton. And he's from the Flower Power Coffee Company. Tell me a little bit about your company and how you got started.
Coffee infusion company. We also infuse other edibles. We basically got started because the public didn't know a lot about CBD, and we wanted to get CBD to the public in an easy way that they usually consume it. Coffee was our easiest means of doing it. 80% of the population drinks coffee. We figured coffee would be a great way for people to consume CBD.
Now, CBD
is cannabidiol. It's the non-psychoactive chemical in cannabis.
So you don't get high.
You won't get high. You won't fail a drug test either.
Yeah.
But you'll have, it has anti-anxiety properties. It's neuroprotective. It has anti-inflammatory properties if you have some muscle aches and injuries. It's been shown to demyelinate the plaques in your brain that cause Alzheimer's, which is good for Parkinson's patients, diabetics who have neuropathy. I mean, there's a lot of positives to this chemical that won't get you high, but it's also in the cannabis plant.
Right,
So.
and I know CBDs are relatively new.
Well, it's new to, I guess, the public and regular and all of us folk, but it was always in the plants that we had. They were at even a more balanced level in the cannabis plant back in the 60s and the 70s when most of our parents were smoking pot. But it now, since people have really brought the THC levels up so high, they didn't know about the CBD levels, and those levels started to come up. Like in California and Colorado, they had these farmers that had high levels of the CBD, and they found out that they had these different properties. That was back in the 80s and stuff like that. But we knew about CBD, but it really wasn't. The effects of it couldn't have been studied because our government doesn't let us study it.
Right. I hear unbelievable stories about CBD, but is there any scientific studies out there that prove they work yet?
Well, there are a lot of anecdotal studies that say they do work.
Certainly. I hear them all day long.
Exactly. But there are studies now, especially coming out of Europe and some out of Israel, where they're able to do testing showing the benefits of CBD. So, I mean, there are studies out there. You have to do a little legwork to find it because we don't get most of it in our media, but their studies are out there. The New England Journal of Medicine has studies on it stating, the benefits of it.
So the CBDs you have are primarily the coffee.
Yeah,
you put it in the coffee.
It's in our coffee.
How does the coffee taste? Does it change the taste of the coffee?
No, the coffee is slightly bitter to begin with, and the CBD itself has a slight bitter taste that some people could experience. But the coffee that we use, that's the key to it. It's brewed by a roaster who's been roasted by a roaster who's been doing it for 70 years. They've been on Oprah, they were on Seinfeld, they were in Time magazine. So the coffee itself, the quality is really where it starts, and then you get the bonus of the CBD in it, and it's just a win-win.
Where can people go to get information on the coffee? Pick up the coffee.
You can go to flowerpower.coffee.
Okay,
and that's our website. You can get all of our information there. You can get information on CBD, on cannabis, and other health information on the website. And it can direct you to multiple avenues for you to do your own research and find out, positive and maybe some interactions it might have with some other things you're doing. But there is a lot of information out there. A great way to get started is just logging on to flowerpower.coffee. You can see our products and also see a lot of information that can help you.
So they can order the products right there. You ship them all over the country?
All over the country, all 50 states. And we're actually in the United Kingdom right now.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks for coming on the show.
It's my pleasure, really.
Yeah.
This is great what you're doing, and keep on doing it.
Yeah,
thank you so much.
Thank you, Doctor. Dr. Craig Lighton is on our show. Welcome to the show, Michelle.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here.
All right, so you're the chef and the infusion specialist.
That's me. I'm nicknamed the Infusion Queen. Apparently, I'm pretty good at it, but it's my job to infuse your life every day with something that tastes amazing as well.
And you work with the Flower Power Coffee Company.
I am a partner in Flower Power Coffee Company.
Okay.
And I actually have control of the edible side of things. So I get to choose and pick, and I have some pretty fun things coming out this year.
All right, now there's CBDs, right?
There's CBD
there's
only.
No THC, there's
no THC.
Okay.
My husband is an employee of the federal government, and he actually drinks the coffee and got a random drug test 2 days later, and I actually have physical test results that show that there is...
Oh, thank God, right?
Yeah, just in case. I mean, I knew it was going to come back negative, but, some people just...
There are a lot of people out there. We're hearing the CBDs are 6 times more popular than regular cannabis, and we know how popular that is.
Right, and CBD has changed my life personally, and that's how I kind of came to be with this company.
Tell me a little.
I got really sick 4 years ago with a very violent strain of mono, and I basically have it all the time. I'm considered, I have an autoimmune disease, and taking a bunch of opiates, taking 15 different medications a day. As a chef, you beat yourself up a lot, and I was in a pretty dark place, and I decided I was going to stop using any of this stuff, and I have weaned myself off every medication I've had, and with the help of Dr. Levent and Flower Power. I am medication free. I treat myself only with what I treat myself. I take no pharmaceuticals anymore.
I've heard so many great testimonials. I mean, there's
Yes.
testimonial after testimonial
Yes.
after testimonial on people that have taken or tried CBDs and have had benefits.
Yeah.
But are they all equal? I mean, I know you're not the doctor or the
I'm
scientist.
not the doctor,
but are they?
are all CBDs created
Yeah,
equal?
they're different.
I mean, there's always going to be different types of everything out there, and some people are going to have a little more integrity when it comes to developing their product and having them tested. You know what I mean? So I think what you need to do is source responsibly. You need to make sure it's non-GMO. We source domestically here in the United States, and I think that's something that helps the United States as well. I mean, hemp is an amazing product. We should have been growing it all this time, and we don't. It's so multi-purpose.
So the other products that you have
Yes.
that you infuse with
Yes.
the CBDs, give me some examples.
We have two different types of caramels. We have a salted caramel. We have a mocha caramel. We have some lollipops and fruit flavors. I just launched a new product here at the show. It is a coffee-infused gummy. And they look like little coffee beans, and they taste like espresso.
Really?
Yeah, they're like gummy beans for the grown-up, sophisticated palate.
Now, do they have caffeine with the CBD?
Yes, and I just use our
So you
coffee.
get the caffeine high at least.
You know what? But what people tell me is that it's reduced a little bit, so you don't get like the brain buzz. You know,
Yeah.
when you get caffeine, it makes you a little angry. This just keeps you very chill and very focused. It's a great delivery system.
And you
it's an
guys,
awesome
I know
product.
your company. I was just talking to your CEO.
Right.
You guys ship all over the country.
All over the world. We've actually had our product go to one of our chef friends in, where is he, Prague. So, and he made an amazing dish with our stuff. So we're headed to the James Beard House. I mean, it's time. People need to be able to know that this is out there, and they can treat themselves and heal themselves and live a better life.
Right, and I think the CBDs are so important. People, the word, I know the word is starting to get out there on the
It is.
CBDs, but a lot of
Right.
people hear cannabis, and they, I don't want to do cannabis.
That's right.
It's just a new way to look at it,
Right.
and just people have to be educated.
We just have to remove the stigma, because they've been so good at stigmatizing anything with the word cannabis in it, and it's been so illegal for so long. We have to remove that and let people know that there's more to cannabis than THC.
Right.
There's so many benefits to it. CBD, CBM. There's some ridiculous things out there that we should be able to have. We should have control of our own bodies and be able to heal yourself.
That's the ideal scene,
That's
right?
what it is.
Give your body its best chance to heal itself.
Why not?
And the studies are coming out on the CBDs. They're coming out. They've been around for a long time, I know, but just in the last few years,
Right.
they've gotten very, very popular.
Well, and I have personally seen this change the lives of about 12 of my close friends. This is not a fluke. This is not individual results will vary.
So you consistently see results when you give people the
I
CBDs.
see results from people that I know and that I love and that would tell me the truth, and they're my friends, and they come to me and they're like, "This has changed my life."
Unbelievable.
It is. It
All
really
right.
is.
The Flower Power Coffee Company.
Flower Power Coffee Company.
All right, Michelle.
Well done, coffee.
All right, Michelle, thanks for being on the show.
Thanks a lot.
And hopefully have your company back on the show.
I would love to. We're doing a cooking demo tomorrow here.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, we're have a live demo. We're going to do a cooking demo using some of our product and how you can incorporate CBD into your recipes at home.
And you're going to be the chef?
I'm the chef, and
All right.
Leighton's going to be there, and we're at in the education room at 2 p.m.
All right. All right.
Thanks.
Michelle Dowie, thank you for coming on.
Have a good day.
Okay, you too.
Thanks.